should call this last minute trip last minute, because Rich and I decided about 2 hours ago that we were going to go to Dino King for a couple of nights. And because this is Easter weekend, I completely dropped the ball in purchasing an Easter basket for Nina to do her Easter bag, or do her Easter egg hunt. So I fashioned together this little ditty. It literally is a plant holder with tissue paper and some clothesline string. I don't think I did too bad. So yeah, so we're gonna go away for a couple days and of course bring you guys along for the ride. But I just wanted to give you a preview to our last minute decision for a quick little getaway for Easter break. Okay, bye. Hi family. So as I mentioned earlier, this was a very last minute trip. And I think the urgency for me to get out of town for a couple days was because the weather is getting cooler, and typically in the States people tend to go to rural areas during the fall to experience the fall foliage, and a lot of times they'll go to areas that have lakes and cabins. So I was kind of knowingly that we wouldn't have that specifically here in South Africa, but just getting out of town for a little bit is something that I was craving. And of course, Rich was up for it, and we thought that Nina would have a good time. So I Googled available bookings for bush lodges, which Rich and I have not attended prior to moving to South Africa and since we've been here. So this was going to be a new experience for all of us. And I was able to find a lodge that was available for a couple nights at the Zebra Nature Reserve, which is in Cullinan. So I apologize for calling it something else earlier. I looked at so many accommodations. I think the first place was in Donking, but this place was actually in Cullinan. So we finally turned off of the main highway, and this was the exit we were supposed to turn on to access the reserve. So the longer we drove, we figured at some point this place has to pop up, but we were on here for quite a bit of time. I actually sped up the video because it took us about 10 minutes just to get to the entrance of the lodge. But it's so beautiful. So like I said, we want you guys to come along for the experience. So we wanted you to see what we see. Another reason for this trip is because when Rich and I first got together a gajillion years ago, we used to just up and take road trips just randomly for no reason, but just because. And unfortunately, I think I would say probably from 2019 on, that was not something that we felt comfortable doing in the States, like just going to areas that were pretty rural, and it just felt unsafe. So we stopped doing that completely. So the fact that we have the option to come to South Africa and just spare the moment, take random trips, and not have to worry about our safety is something that we're very excited to be able to do things like this again, because it really did feel uncomfortable and safe in the States for quite some time. So the fact that we didn't have to worry too much about where we were going other than being able to access it and the availability of the accommodations were our two main concerns was actually really nice. It made me realize how much I missed us being able to just hop in the car and just drive somewhere. So this definitely was a treat and very reminiscent of how we used to travel in the past. So we finally arrived to the entrance of the Zebra Nature Reserve, and much like the Walter Sisulu entrance, we were so excited to pass through these gates to see what awaits us on the other side. And of course, it most certainly did not disappoint. As you can see, it is absolutely gorgeous, and we're just pulling up to the reception area of the lodge, and I can't reiterate enough how we did little research as to what is provided at this lodge, what activities, what the accommodations were, what our choices were. Like, we just came in blindly. So Richard went in and got us checked in, and we arrived a little early, so our room wasn't quite ready, but we decided just to drive over to the lodge to kind of get an idea where we're going to be staying. So that particular car that had pulled up as we were leaving, we actually ended up checking out on the same day and the same time as well. So that was pretty funny. So we were really excited. The further we drove into the woods, the happier we were. I mean, we were really out there, which was nice because this is 100% what I personally was looking for, and we certainly found it. So we finally make it to the Bush Lodge, and we weren't sure where to park, so Rich just decided to double park so we can at least get out and stretch our legs and go take a look at the accommodations. So what we realized upon checking in is that this particular nature reserve has about 5 different accommodations. So we booked what was available, which was their Bush Lodge, and apparently this particular area has, I want to say, either 9 or 10 different lodges, and we were in number 9. So we were just checking out the beautiful scenery, and right away we were very happy with our selection. And pretty much had everything that Nina and Rich cares about, which is a pool, and there was an area for dining. What we didn't realize was just how big this property was. Everything that we experienced was a pleasant one. So I think we knocked our first Bush Lodge stay out the park. So Rich and Nina went to go check out the lodge, and I just kind of wanted to get a look at this dining area. So as I mentioned earlier, our room wasn't quite ready, but as we arrived, the wonderful attendant was finishing up. So we were able to check in fairly quickly. And this is just a little tour of the room and the patio. Yeah, so because Nina essentially sleeps with us anytime we book a hotel, essentially all we need is one large bed, so this certainly hit the mark. One of the key reasons I chose these accommodations is because they had the patio. So pretty much once we got settled in, we wanted to hit the ground running. So we decided to book kayaking as an activity. So we're just heading over to a different area of the resort, the reserve. And this particular area is called the Zebra Villa, and this was absolutely stunning. Of course, the staff was impeccable and kind, so I just had to get some video of this beautiful location before we head over to do some kayaking. So full disclosure, I and Nina have never done kayaking. Rich has done it a few times, but I was definitely up, or at least I thought I was up for it until my mind was changed. Yeah, this place is beautiful. So on this particular lake, you can also fish, which we had entertained doing, but decided just to go with the kayaking. And this is Nina getting fitted with the smallest life vest that they had. And of course, she decided she wanted to get in the kayak with Rich. I don't take it personal. She's a daddy's girl. So after we finished kayaking, we went to sit in this beautiful lounge area of the Zebra Villa. Nina saw a bug, so she was not happy about that. But we just decided to have a seat and enjoy the beautiful view. So at this particular lodge, the breakfast and the dinner was included. So we had a little time to sit around and hang out after kayaking and before dinner. So this was us hanging out prior to heading out for dinner. So this is where we had dinner. This place was also incredible. Yeah, it's buffet style, but I think the most exciting part for us was the fire pits. That's what I was looking forward to the most. The food was delicious, but the fire pits definitely probably was my favorite part of the evening. So all in all, our first day was quite the success.
Oh my god. I'm going to call my mom. I'm coming. Oh, we're gonna.
Okay, Easter in the bush. Easter in the bush. Hop, 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 hop. Easter in the bush. Okay, go on. Yeah, you gotta put them in your basket, sweetheart. Ooh, good job.
So these are one of the few traditions we want to maintain after moving to South Africa. So we were very happy we had the opportunity to give Nina a different experience for Easter egg hunting.
Start walking. Ooh, what is that right there? Right in front. Ah, good job. Fix her head. Can you give us it? You want mommy to open? Give that to daddy. I swear I want to throw that ball away. Ah, good job.
Put that one in the basket. Put that in. Let's find more. Yeah, let's find more. Put it in here.
All right. Okay. Nina, you have to find the eggs. Maybe there's one right here. Good job. Yeah.
Hey, Mom. Hey,
Please. The jelly beans. You want to put them in here? You can eat them later.
Look for some more eggs, baby.
I think you gotta go this way. Nina, what's that? Oh, I know. Is that all of them? Is there any back here? All right. Yeah, you know what, Nina? What's that pink thing?
Whoa. All right, Nina, let's do one last look around.
What's in that tree over there? Good job. I think you got all of them, love bug.
Yeah, I think that's it, Nina.
Happy Easter 2023. Can you look at mommy? Can you look at mommy? Nina, can you wave? Sweetheart. Nina. Thank you. I love you.
So I hope you enjoyed what I lovingly refer to it as the BSA and ASA, but for South Africa and after South Africa. So we are now heading over to a different area of the reserve, which is called the Mountain Lodge, for breakfast. This place also was beautiful. So each meal serving is at a different location. or one of the 3 locations. I believe it's the Mountain Lodge, I can't pronounce where the first night was, and then the 3rd option is the Bush Lodge. So this is the Mountain Lodge. This place was pretty cool. We came here for breakfast a couple times. So this was a very cool lounge area that we sat in a couple times, either after breakfast and or lunch at the Mountain Lodge.
Different areas. It's beautiful. We are waiting for our morning game drive. There it is.
Does mommy have any wipes?
No, I don't actually.
Yeah, I gotta wipe your nose.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't. Crazies.
All right.
Always an interesting theoretical question I had to ask my guests. If this was a plane, what airway would we be?
It was a plane.
So far I've got Adventure Airways, Bush Uber Airways.
I like that.
Still thinking. Yeah.
Bush Ride Airways.
Bush Ride Airways.
Bush Ride Airways. I think my favorite one was definitely the Bush Uber Airways.
That's fantastic.
Exploration Air. But I think we need a safety belt in my neck.
Safety belt. My driving isn't that bad. I haven't lost one yet. That anyone knows. Demonstrates what this branch can do.
Okay.
All right, so this plant is called the blue guari, and with the blue guari it has many practical and medicinal uses. So first of all, let's say there's a field fire. So you're going to hit this bush, hit it with a branch. Not each other.
Push like that.
Hit the bush.
Nina, hit it.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. Okay, so you can see that this plant is extremely durable. There's very little leaves coming off and it stays green long into the dry seasons. That means it makes for an excellent protection against veld fires. If there is a fire, this would definitely be the first plant I grab and starting to kill it. Second of all, my little rangers, we're going to sweep a little bit, okay? We're going to sweep all this dirt away.
That's clean, guys.
There you go. Second of all, it makes for an excellent broom. For the same reasons, leaves are strong and durable. And then, best way to trick your kids, by the way. You can actually make a toothbrush out of this plant.
I remember how we used to do that.
Toothbrush. Don't worry, I won't be giving the kids the knife. Alright. Hold this for me, please. Thank you.
So in a space where you don't have a knife, how do you grab that?
Alright.
When
so
you're
if
in
you
the bush, you don't have a
If you
knife.
don't have a knife and you're in the bush, first of all, well done. Second of all, you can just break off the branch and break the bark with your teeth. Very
Okay.
easy to remove. I just don't want any
Yeah.
bark between my teeth. Hold this for me, please. Thank you.
So this we call a fibrous inner core.
It is very fibrous and surprisingly very strong, but the bark is very light. So you can see I'm barely scraping it with
Yeah.
the knife and it comes off. Except where there's a little branch thingy in the way. Okay. Alrighty then. Thank you so much. Switch. There you go. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to use our back teeth just to chew a little bit on this. Almost like Bugs Bunny, okay? 1, 2, 3.
And that's how you brush your teeth.
No.
That's
Alright, so me and my junior rangers here will show you that after a little bit of chewing, you can see that there is little bristles coming out of his paw. Let me see yours. Okay, that's good, that's good. Let me see yours. A little bit more chewing.
You gotta chew it somewhere, Nina.
Alright, is both my junior rangers ready? We're gonna brush our teeth, okay? 1, 2, 3. And there you go. Alright, so now the obvious question that I regularly get is what does it taste like and does it actually work? So, what's her name?
Nina.
Okay, Nina, tell us, what does it taste like? You don't know. Okay, what does it taste like? What's his name? Wanda, what does it taste like? Alright, so I do like our junior rangers' imaginations. So it doesn't taste like anything at all, and it is extremely effective. Alright, let me see those nice shiny teeth. Beautiful! Alright,
Okay.
any of the
Good
adults want to
job.
try this one? You'll tolerate them up to a point. It's kind of like having a teenager in your house. At one stage or another, you feel like kicking them out. You don't necessarily do it, you just feel like it.
Yes.
Oh, there it is.
Blue wildebeest.
The wildebeest. Oh, there it is. You're closer.
Are you the one messing up my fences? I'm gonna say yes.
There's a lullabies. Lullabies my cake. This is a nice place, ne?
Alright, so with our blue wildebeest, they are also tolerant up to a point, but their point comes much sooner in the relationship. So you do get
What are the other ones?
Blacebok.
It's called what?
Blacebok.
Horseback. Horseback.
Alright, so I'll do a little leap around so you can maybe get a closer view of the zebras. But
Okay.
first, I just want to explain them something
Please.
to you two. Alright, so in the winter you can't feel the turns. Me who loves camping, I like it. it, but yeah, everyone.
Definitely not for me.
Come on. You just run away.
What happened to him?
Wasn't he behind there?
He's behind that tree.
You will.
By the way, guys, I never drove them.
All right.
Please hold on.
Oh, there you cutie, London. Hello. Hello. Where are you? Just
Sick. There's a giraffe.
So here you can clearly see that he's not an adult yet. But surprisingly, at 8 months already, he's fully
Last meal here.
So this right here was a pretty big deal. Nina has never ridden a horse, nor has her mama. So we had booked a horse ride, which I thought was just going to be a little ride around the stables. But to my surprise, it was actually around not the entire reserve, but a good portion of the reserve. We were out for about an hour, and it was so beautiful. And Nina did such a wonderful job. I'm so proud of her because neither her or I had been on a horse before. And I thought we handled it pretty gracefully. So you guys, this is us leaving the beautiful Zebra Nature Reserve. And I have to tell you, this was a pretty incredible weekend. I tried things I'd never tried before. Nina obviously tried things she'd never done before. And Rich had an amazing time, I think, just witnessing his girls partaking in some of these adventures. I'm so happy that we had the opportunity to do this, and I'm so glad we chose to take a gamble on the unknown, because it was so wonderful just to kind of not completely detach from society, but you definitely felt like you were in your own little world. So it is exactly what I needed. And Rich said that he was also very happy that we had done it. And I know Nina had a wonderful time. So overall, this was another incredible adventure in beautiful, sunny South Africa. And I appreciate you guys coming along for the journey and experiencing this with us, because it was pretty spectacular. And we certainly plan to visit more lodges in the future.